What would you say is your proudest accomplishment in racing so far? Because you have accomplished a good bit.
Winning 2 championships in the time span I've done, especially at a premier, track.
2 championships in 5 years.
That's pretty good. In
Which one?
2 different divisions.
Right. 2 very different divisions. Street stocks and then SK Lights.
I think the SK Lights, it definitely helped with momentum and probably a little bit of self-confidence when moving to the SKs. But when Ted and Annie actually gave me the opportunity to drive their 1 car, it was actually before I won the SK Light Championship, which was actually good for me in a way because it actually taught me a different driving style. And it was actually really cool to, go back and forth, believe it or not. And I think it's opened a lot of doors for me as a driver when it comes to, how to handle a situation when it comes to racing and setting up the guy in front of you. And it was almost funny because you go from open car to SK Lights, and it's almost like slow motion.
Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah.
You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
I mean,
Dude, listen, I'm going to say this. The SK Lights, to me, puts you straight flat on the map. That whole deal you guys had going racing for the championship.
Yeah, that was cool. They promoted that really cool.
You
and Sullivan.
Yeah,
dude,
that was sweet.
It really put you out there weekly.
Yeah.
Weekly, your name was prominent.
It gave the fans something to I can't wait to see what happens this week. You know what I mean?
Right. Yeah.
And that's what we talk about on here. When you have those rivalries and stuff happening, man, you're just like, if we were doing the podcast then, you would have been a big part of what was happening.
Yeah.
I mean, these guys, when we first showed up, they were like, oh my God, George Bessette. You know what I mean? They were like, I love this guy, and it was all over the SK Lights.
Yes, Diego's, that's only slightly exaggerated, I will say.
No, Sid,
listen.
Slightly.
Only slightly
That's
exaggerated.
100% accurate.
100%.
And that was my first year at Stafford, and every week, that was the story.
Yeah,
It
these
really
guys
was.
loved
cool.
you, and
Right.
I'm sure a bunch of young kids that were there at the racetrack fell in love with George Bessette Jr. And the nickname the Mad Pup. That's just my
I got rid of a lot of T-shirts that year.
yeah, that's just my opinion, but that's what really put you on the map, man. And as soon as you started running good in these other divisions, it just propelled you even more.
Now, you made your open mod debut in 22. Was it in 2022?
Yeah, August 9th.
Because you started in the back and finished 7th, if I remember
18th
correctly.
or 19th.
Yeah.
And I finished 8th.
Yeah, so you mentioned how open mods kind of help slow things down for the SK Lights. When I think back, and I'm like, yeah, because you started racing the open mods more often with the family car before going to Ted Anderson, and you were lights out in the SK Lights from the end of 22 onwards, really.
Yeah. Like I said before, it helped tremendously when it came to just driving style. It completely changes your driving style and your perspective, how you look at racing as a whole.
Right.
If anybody that races SK Lights gets the chance to do that, definitely take the opportunity and try it.
Right.
'Cause I think it helped me a lot.
Right.
And plus, racing with that type of, that class of racers is, it's like going from the truck series to the cup series.
Right.
You know what I mean? The amount of respect you get from the moving up. I mean, trust me, none of them guys, veterans, want you to beat them.
Right.
By no means, but they give you all the room you need, and there's a little bit of bumping and banging, especially at these shorter tracks, but the respect there is unbelievable.
Do you ever think you'll go back to Stafford full time?
I don't know. Maybe.
I mean,
If the right opportunity comes along, yeah.
You like doing the Monaco thing?
I love the Monaco stuff. Everybody, Renee, Ed, Mr. Monaco,
Dave.
Yep.
Don't call him Mr. Monaco. He doesn't like that.
Dave, all them. I mean, they treat me like family over there.
Which goes a long way.
And then that's what I like about them. They put my past behind me, and they were very
They just treat you like a racer.
They treat me like I am right now.
Yeah.
Not the George that I was.
Right.
You know what I mean? I still get that from going to Stafford. Even for that open show, I still get weary vibes just from being there because I'm on eggshells.
Were you excited about coming back when they reinstated you?
Yeah, I just think it was good for my sponsors and my team. You know what I mean? I enjoy, racing there. It's good publicity and stuff like that.
Yeah, I was happy to see him come back to Stafford.
Yeah.
He makes things a little more exciting out there.
I just wasn't sure if you were going to come back because to almost slap him in the face, because they threw you out.
I know.
Probably for something that you probably shouldn't have been indefinitely suspended for. But that's not for me to judge, but it's easy because you're George Bessette. You have a pass. Oh, he's acting like an asshole right now. Let's throw him out indefinitely now, and let's make the example of him. And that's how sometimes I think things go down, right? So when they reinstated you, I was a little surprised that you were back right away.
Yeah.
Because I wasn't sure if you were...
Honestly, we weren't gonna, because my car, I bring one of my open cars. I had to I wasn't even done. Like, I just put the motor in it. Like, I still needed to get, I had to make a throttle linkage. I had to hook up the power steering. I had to, bleed the brakes. I had to go through everything, change the... that stuff's not hard, but it was time.
Yeah.
And, Paul called me, and he's like, all right, well, you can come back if you want. I'm like, that's it? Like, that's all I got to do is just come back? Yeah, I mean, you're more than welcome to come back this Friday if you want. This is Tuesday.
Yeah.
So I'm like, okay, let me talk to my team, my sponsors about it, because it's not just my dad and I that make the decisions or my team. I mean, it's my sponsors. They help a lot. They pay most of the bills, and without them, I wouldn't be at the level I'm at.
Right.
So I had to talk to them guys, and they said, yeah, I mean, you want to go for it, go for it. I'm all behind it. So I was like, screw it, let's do it.
Yeah.
Your car was a bit off at Stafford, wasn't it?
That was terrible.
Yeah, what was that all about?
I was trying something, and I ain't going to bring it back. Let's put it that way.